Man, look, finally I got to go live, homie. That one was tripping. So look, man, I got this super delay, got this young man. Let me jump on this because on my phone, I really wasn't taking this whole YouTube thing serious. So on my phone, I wasn't really going back and doing all the responses. You know what I mean? And so it was like, you know what, I left it alone. So I put up these videos and I really started doing this YouTube thing to really make a bet with my brothers that I can have more YouTube followers than them. You did? So that's how it all started. Let me see if I can take these headphones off. It's gonna sound right with the headphones. But anyway, so let's get on this Longo thing. You know what I mean? Because I did a video with the Longo on the Longos, man. Because I seen a video with a motherfucker like, hey, where you from? And he was like, oh, do you bang? He's like, no, I don't bang. He said, do you bang? He said, man, I just said I don't bang. And he said, all right, put the camera on me. My boy put the camera on me. He's like, fuck crabs, fuck niggers. So I'm like, I called that particular person out on that video and said that was some buster shit. That's some stupid bitch ass shit. Anybody on my video that came and accept that type of behavior, use a buster and bitch with him. You feel me? So, and then somebody was like, oh, you being unfair. You being one-sided. I was talking about that particular video. The black man in the video wasn't talking about fuck Mexicans. He wasn't talking fuck tacos and all that shit. So, I'm supposed to be speaking about that? No, I'm speaking about this video. I don't give a fuck about the Catholic priest sucking on boys' dicks. In this video, I was talking about the motherfucking Longo that was doing some racist shit. And then what I do, I showed you who the real Longos are. The real Longos are African. All the Longos in Long Beach are fake Longos. Fuck what you talking about. You can make shit about race if you want to. The first Longos on the face of this planet are African. Off top. So all that shit you talking, what is he talking about? Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Longo is an African kingdom. Off top, period. So you can say you Longo and try to make it seem like Longo didn't come from Mexico. Longo, despite if the Longo talking about because it's Long Beach and all that, yeah, they did their thing. But the true Longo in history is African. So that's what I was saying. So and then my motherfucker gonna say I'm being one-sided. In the beginning of the video, if you go watch the video, in the beginning of the video said I don't just bang on Crips and Bloods. Because if you watch most of my videos, I'm banging on Crips and Bloods. You feel me? So I said I'm gonna bang on the Mexicans too. Mexicans don't think y'all can't get it. You feel me? I'll be the enemy. What enemy? You feel me? Yeah, you gotta explain that one, homie. I don't understand that one. But so I was don't get it twisted. Like Mexicans can't get it, Crips and Bloods get it, Mexicans can get it too. Cause y'all in the same fucking bullshit we in to try to make it seem like y'all can't. Cuz. Hey, look, let's keep keep this shit 100. You know what I mean? Hey, let's keep it 100. As Africans in America, you dig? Well, first off, let's do it like this. Africa and Mexico ain't never had a war with each other. Let's be on some historical shit. Never went to war. So, off some historical shit, to be like, oh, fuck the Mexicans. Alright, that's like that don't make sense on historically. Now, let's talk about right now in the situation we in, right? I be on Crips and Bloods, like, and on the homies and all that. So the police could come out and jump out, blame one of the homies, and we gonna suck that up and we gonna take that on the chin, right? Or they could come and frame one of the homies, put the homie in jail for life, and we gonna take that on the chin. So we supposed to take that on the chin. But if a Mexican come through or a Crip of Blood come through, it's fuck them forever. Let's go through and kill their whole family. That's some bullshit. We gotta keep this shit 100. Now, let's hold on. I forgot to hit the God no gods and goddesses. Bam, let me bring that out. And anyway, so now let's do it like this also. As like strategically looking at where the Africans in America is placed. When it's time, if the shit is an all-out war, who do we have? Damu Pinda. I don't know who Damu Pinda is, homie. Hey, look, but man, my shit be tripping. For the Mexicans, let's keep this shit 100. Y'all was considered white until like the 70s. The darkest Mexicans got African blood. Oh, you say you got love for Penda. Okay, I got you. I don't know who that is though. You feel me? Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. You said Diamond Love. I got you. Yeah. Hey, real talk. Like, feel me? And then the motherfuckers gonna say, I ain't from Long Beach. I'm from Compton, homie. Anyway, but look, let's keep this shit going. When you go to Mexico, the darkest Mexicans have African blood. Mexico, the liberation of Mexico was led by African. So when it comes to African and Mexican roots in history, there's a lot there, homie. When we start talking about Mexico ended slavery before everybody else. You got to understand when it was in this slavery. So we got to look at the history of Mexico, the history of the United States, the history of Canada. We right here in North America, and it's just those three. So we gonna have to choose who we gonna do business with. And the United States, keep it all 100, is not fucking with us like that. You gotta keep it 100. I'm at work right now. These motherfuckers, I got fired out here because I put an African plate on the front of my truck. Let's not get it twisted. You feel me? So we gotta look at things from a political standpoint. And for the Longos, even for the Longos, hell, the Mexicans that was born and raised in the United States and the Mexicans born and raised in Mexico, they don't even see each other as the same, really. Because the United States does something to your brain to where it kind of pulls you away from your culture. Let's talk about Mexico. These motherfuckers want to get on some shit, nigga. Why Mexico got all the blood in the street? So everybody, and I said, talking about black folks are grimy, right? Black folks are grimy, okay. Why is all the blood in the street in Mexico? Oh, because the Mexicans are savage, because the Mexicans hate each other, want to kill each other. That's why it's blood in the street. No, blood is in the street because of the invisible hand that's pulling the strings of people in power there. You got shit like Operation Fast and the Furious, Operation Wide Receiver. Operation Wide Receiver was happening during George Bush. You feel me? Then Operation Fast and the Furious was happening under Obama when they was pumping guns into Mexico. Guns was coming up out of the motherfucking like the evidence lockers of the police, and they pumping them in Mexico. Long as this was Mexican blood on the ground, it was all good. But soon that one border patrol agent got killed, now they want to start investigating. Homie, we gotta really look at shit for the way it is. Why is Mexico going through what it's going through? Don't nobody want. Oh, you don't want to talk about that. So for the Mexicans to be like, oh yeah, fuck Africans. Africans push the line and liberating Mexico. You know what I'm talking about? And for the Africans here, to talk about fuck Mexicans, homie, doing like the motherfucking Zusu riots. Well, they doing the Zusu riots, cuz the motherfucking the Mexicans and the blacks was like that together. Feel me? The Zusu riots, they call it the damn, the essay homegirl told me the name that the Mexicans call it. I forgot the name. I forgot the name she said. But I think it's like the Chapoca. It's something. But the white folks call it the Zusu riots. That's when the Navy was coming down to the barrio and squabbling with the Mexicans. They'd just walk through, they'd get drunk, walk through and catch Mexicans and beat them up. So we gotta look at historically who been the enemy. Like who been fucking us over. And white supremacy is a problem. And I ain't talking about white people. I'm talking about white supremacy. Even though Neely Fuller say we have to look at all whites as suspected white supremacists. Because white supremacy is a real thing. White supremacy is not just a problem for the Africans in America, not just for the Mexicans, for people all around the world. What's happening in Iran right now is white supremacy. No, hey, let's keep it 100. No, don't nobody want to hear the talk. The homies in the hood didn't want to hear the talk when I was talking about the Palmers when I was 16, getting in fights with the homies, and then I ended up living in Palmer for 14 years. Not one bullet hit my house, you know what I mean? And when the bullets did touch my car got shot up, I was in the hood with the Santanas. But even still, that same Santana, me and Cuz ended up shaking hands. I knocked on Cuz' door. Like, what's up? Handed Cuz one of my CDs. And I know Cuz was the one that shot at me, but I understand politics and I understand the moves that had to be made. You feel me? I had to give my life to the Palmers because they heard they were supposed to be killing me. But talking about enemies, And when we start talking about enemies, a lot of motherfuckers don't even look at their homeboys as an enemy. Enemies. You start looking at your dead homies, I guarantee if you did your real homework, a lot of your homeboys is the reason why your homeboys got killed. But we don't want to do that, though. We don't want to look at shit for the way it is. We want shit to be the way we want it to be. You know what I mean? Not the way it is. So when we start talking about gang banging and race relations, I'm talking about, we really got to lock this in. For the Africans in America, we surrounded. You know what I mean? If we want to go to war with Mexico and Mexicans, that's in North America, we got to get the fuck up out of here, or we got to just burn this whole bitch down from Canada down to Mexico. For the Africans in America. You feel me? Not to mention the coons and sellouts we got amongst ourselves. And in that same video, Needy Fuller said, yeah, we know we don't got no friends. No friends, but allies. You got to understand, there's 3 types of people. African and black power on me. I didn't put no crip, because that shit was genocidal. I've been like this, so let me tell you why that's bullshit. We got to look at the war for the way this motherfucker tripping. Well, the United States is the allies with Japan. So we gotta keep it 100. And their interests. So we gotta look at our interests. And our interests here in the United States is, who are we going to do business with here in North America? I'm fucking with the Mexicans. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm fucking with the Mexicans. I love the Polynesians. You feel me? I fuck with the Samoans and them all day. That's family to me. You know what I'm talking about? But me personally, and my tribe and my Nazis, we going south. You know what I'm talking about? And that's where a lot of escaped slaves, when it came to here in North America, went to Mexico. Feel me? When you start actually doing the research in Mexico, man, Mexico can't take nothing from Africans. And a lot of them push their Spaniard blood. And a lot of them want to love that Spaniard blood, like I said in my video with the Longos. They want to push that Spaniard blood. Want to be considered white. We got to just keep them shit 100. Motherfuckers, when they start talking about Negro and all that shit, the Africans in Mexico, what is pushed down to the bottom and really just start to be counted. We got to keep this shit 100, because motherfuckers want to love their Spaniard blood. They want to be Spaniards. And for the Mexicans to speak Spanish, that's not their original language. You know what I mean? Mexican is not a race. It is not a race. It came from mestizo. So when you start getting back into the Aztecs and things of that nature, now we getting into some real shit. On the real, hey man, look, we gotta keep it 100. You feel me? And I'm working on getting my lives up to where I can start going live and pulling people in. Because I be wanting people to like really talk. I talk better when I have somebody to go with. But the adversity that I get, like, cuz motherfuckers can't sit here and talk this bullshit. Now let's talk about this. You had something called Plan Colombia, right? So when Plan Colombia hit, the United States gave like 900,000 or something. Almost $1 million to Colombia, so they can start for the war on drugs, right? What happened with that? The drugs in Colombia shot through the fucking roof. But what they did was they moved the operations from Colombia to Mexico. That's when the drug cartels boosted all the way up and blood started happening real heavy in the Mexican streets, man. So we gotta look at what's really happening, and that's under the what's called Plan Mexico. Go look at Plan Mexico. So when motherfuckers want to get on my shit, don't tell you, man, you ain't fucking with no dummy, cuz I'm from Southside Compton crib, like gangbang and all that. So it ain't like and go check my record, homie. I lose fights. I done won fights. I done got shot at. Man, all that shit. That shit don't mean nothing. I ain't proud of none of that shit. So for motherfuckers to try to act like I'm coming from a position of ignorance, no, I'm coming from a position of actually knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. And as I was doing it, I didn't even like the shit then. You know what I'm talking about? And I was submerged in the cultures, and I'm gonna say Hispanic culture. And when I was, my mama wanted to keep me away from gangbanging. So I moved in the 5th grade. I moved out of Compton. Now you gotta understand, I got this gangbanging seed all in my head, and I was in Colton. I was in Colton in a gated community with all my best friends was Mexicans. Now I'm the only black. And they all love me, black power, brother. And they all love me, homie. It wasn't like they treated me no different. And I remember fighting with a Mexican. My Mexican homeboys was rooting for me against another Mexican. So to say that, oh, it's Mexicans versus us, cause I never been my neighborhood don't fight and beef with Mexicans. You know what I mean? We don't, hell, tell you the truth, my neighborhood don't even beef with power rules. My neighborhood beef with Crips. And my neighborhood is Crips. And we beef with all motherfucking Crips. So that's like, even because I'm black power, for us, we ain't lived around enough white people to hate white people. You know, I got white boys from my neighborhood. I love them, cause I'm black power don't mean I hate them. I love them. You feel me? And I ain't gonna change on them because I'm black power pushing line with my red, black, and green and the Black Panthers. I ain't gonna change on them. Just like I ain't gonna change on my homeboy Rooster, my Pikes a homeboy. You know what I mean? Just cause he Mexican and the homies will start beef with Mexicans. That ain't me. I keep my shit 100 how it is. As a man, I deal with people as men. So as men, we gotta start dealing as men. But that shit that video boy did, come on, oh, fuck crabs, fuck niggas, fuck crabs. Okay, cuz, you wanna do that? Do that. Soon as you hit cross the line, it was like on some fuck nigger shit. This motherfucker don't gangbang. He's a non-affiliate. You know what I'm talking about? And for you to push the line on a non-affiliate like that, that's some bitch shit to me. And then motherfucker like, oh, nigga, motherfuckers like to cry every time soon. Man, look, me and a homeboy riding our bikes. We riding the bike to Palmer. I'm from the South Side. We been beefing the Palmers since the 80s, right? And I got a video with the Palmers. This, anyway, because I got some respect for the 900 Palmers. Feel me? You know what I mean? Despite what the homeboys think about it, cuz, for my family to be able to live over there in peace, I respect them for that. And any homeboy that can't respect that don't got love for me, cuz. I keep shit as a man. Anyway, cuz, you know what I mean? We ride T-flats. Look, we riding, and I'm looking, I see them. I tell the homie, cuz, I'm like, they own us, cuz. So, matter of fact, we was riding from Palmer. We was going to the hood. And I'm like, get ready, here they come. So, soon as they come, man, I jumps up off the bike, and I'm knowing that they come around the corner because I seen them running. So I jumps up off the bike and come around the corner. They all, what's up, Holmes? Where you from? I'm like, I'm from Southside, come to the crib. They like, oh, this T-flat. All right, Southside. Oh, we thought you was from Palmer. They was beefing with the Palmers real heavy. Like, nah, we ain't from Palmers, homie. You know, man, look, homie. Man, look, cats ain't out here on no stupid shit. But this is the game. The game is totally changing right now. The game is not the same. Neighborhoods are breaking up. In order for gangs, intelligent the fact, it says that the finer nobody hood ever got, it says put on, they don't watch and believe. Hey, real talk, it's tribal. But what's happening with gangs right now, gangs are starting to be mobile. Gangs, the hood shit, I'm telling you, watch this. The hood shit, having a hood, staying in that hood, that ain't gonna be no more. Gangs are gonna be mobile, and people gonna be able to just get with that gang because they with that crew. And that's how gangs gonna be like motorcycle gangs. Gangs gonna be like that. Gangs gonna end up getting clubhouses and places, shit that they go, kind of like mafia, because of the way that the police are operating. But we gotta understand that the police are how they operate too. And Pico Rivera, West Covina. Hey, look, even out there, look at San Bernardino. Turned the fuck up right now. You feel me? That shit's stupid. We gotta understand where we at. So for us to start pushing this racial line right now, I got Pikes and homeboys that try to sell me grenade launchers. Look at them. Pikes got weapons out here. And let me tell you, that shit in Iran, that's not our fight. I don't give a fuck who win. I don't give a fuck who lose. You know what I mean? Iran, the United States, they gonna go fight that. I really don't give a fuck. But what I do care about is for the Africans and Mexicans to go at it. I ain't talking about the niggas and fucking beaners. I'm talking about the Africans and the Mexicans. You feel me? Cause I'm talking fuck all the other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Don't think because you black I love you. Because you Mexican, I'm gonna love for you. Fuck all y'all motherfuckers that want to be on some bullshit. I'm keep it all the way 100. I'll draw a line with all you motherfuckers. Because y'all making the shit bad for my babies to grow up and walk out here in these streets. You know what I mean? Yeah, the war already started. But we got to understand COINTELPRO. You feel me? We got to understand COINTELPRO. COINTELPRO is counterintelligence program implemented by J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI. So if you're black or Mexican, no matter what you are, study the Black Panthers. If you a Crip and gangbanging, a Blood and gangbanging, or a Vato and gangbanging, if you don't study COINTELPRO, then you ain't going to understand how they flip your homeboys. The East Coast Crips had a homeboy with a chain on that was walking around videotaping, recording everybody. Took the hood down. I think it was from East Coast or Broadway. I think it was probably from Broadway. Took his hood down. These motherfuckers is infiltrating now. Don't get it twisted. Don't get this shit. These motherfuckers, they not at the point where they come in your house, bugging your house no more. They got ping. They could ping your cell phone. Basically, when they come to your hood and start, what's up, brother? Everything good? When they come to your hood and they start picking up your homeboys and locking your homeboys up and then letting them out the next day, Every cell phone y'all got, y'all better get rid of. Because all they doing is gathering intelligence in your cell phone, pulling all the information out, and then what they'll do, they get you, then they look at your top 10 calls, they look at those top 10 calls, everybody that top 10 calls, and they'll create a network, and they'll lock your network in, huh? This is what they doing. They ping your phone, and they'll pull up into your room conversation. Now, when they start talking about these cell phones, homie, let's get on these cell phones real quick, because I know I'm ranting like a motherfucker, because off these motherfuckers talking to some shit, like I don't know what the fuck going on out here in the world. These cell phones can tell longitude, latitude, and altitude. So let me explain what that is. This is a building. Satellite, longitude, latitude. That's that cross right here. Altitude is how far up you are in that building. So if you look at them drone strikes, if you ever become too motherfucking big, and right now drone strikes is across the board. They will blow that. If you deem the enemy, it says primary. The fuck? I don't know what's going on with this phone. I'ma keep it 100. I'm from Southside, homie. Compton. When Fruit Towns and Treetops start beefing, that shit hurt my heart. When the Lewis Park and the mob start beefing, that shit hurt my heart, homie. Like, hold on, y'all can't hate each other. Y'all supposed to hate me. Like, you feel me? I'd rather for y'all to hate me and keep all that together than to hate each other. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's too much. That's like my hood and the neighborhoods. We grew up with the neighborhoods. Atlantic Drives and Kelly Park. Coming up, the Atlantic Drives Kelly was like this. And it's South Atlantic. And a lot of Atlantics that I grew up with that since children, you know what I'm talking about, was hanging with the Kellys, and more than was hanging with us. And it was like, y'all don't even fuck with us like that. But at the same time, to see all this breaking up in this division, you know what I mean, it's fucked up to me. But it seemed like this shit got to divide in order to come back together, because I fucks with real cats from all hoods now. You know what I mean? I got cats from Park Village. Me and my homeboy J-Rock, rest in peace, going through Park Village. Started fucking with the Park Village in 2007. Now the little homeboy's going over there in Park Village shooting videos with them real heavy. Fruit Town's coming in the hood. Fruit Town's about to kill me in 07. Caught me in front of their store. You feel me? Ain't you Wooty Woo from Southside? Like, yeah, that's me. They was about to kill me. My homeboy from Treetop Pyru saved my life. In the Inland Empire in New LA, homie. Look, when I was out there, if I'd have stayed out there, I'd have been from No Love. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was fucking with the No Loves real heavy. If I would have stayed out there, you know what I'm talking about? Because my mom's moved me out of Compton. I went out there and fucking with them. When we moved from Colton, we moved to Rialto, I was fucking with them real heavy. And in the summer, I used to go back and fuck with the homies all the time, but I was out there going to school. You know what I mean? They always try to put me on. And I was like, nah. And I got back to the hood. When I got back to Compton, that was it. You feel me? Big Slip got put on. I mean, my big cousin, where my big cousin from? That's where I'm from. You know what I mean? But for the most part, homie, when we got to start looking at, hold on. Shot spotter. Let me do that real quick. I don't know if y'all know what shot spotter is. I think I did a video on shot spotter. Gunshots, cameras. Soon as gunshot go off, it's a radar technology inside the city. It's pulling up the location, the altitude, the longitude and latitude of where the gunshot is. Who? Watching what cat? Hey, but it not only that, the cameras, all cameras that's in that area will go towards that area. So if they see a car speeding away, they got to understand they got PTZ cameras. Cameras are PTZ, that's pan, tilt, zoom. So that means that the cameras can pan like this, 360 degrees, some of them, tilt up and down like this, so it'll pan and tilt, and it'll zoom in on you, and cameras, license plates, and all that. So, and they also got the biometrics. Biometrics not only catch your face and have facial recognition, biometric also work with cars, and it's picking up license plates. So right now, they can type your license plate. Crips and Bloods was, I read Tookie book, and Tookie and the Panthers, I was reading that, Tookie say something else. You feel me? But they can put your license plate in certain cities. I don't know if all cities like this, but and find out a timestamp everywhere your license plate done been and get you, homie. This is the shit they own. In Compton, they had the drones doing 24-hour surveillance over the city. 24-hour surveillance over the city. You feel me? And this was illegal. But and the homies was like, cuz, nigga snitching, cuz, nigga snitching. And I'm like, no, I don't think they snitching. Something else is up. The sheriff, cuz, sheriff was coming to the homies like, yeah, hey, y'all talking about so-and-so snitching. So-and-so ain't snitching. Y'all never find out who the snitch is. So y'all need to stop saying that so-and-so snitching. And I'm like, cuz, how they know we saying that? The sheriff used to do this. The sheriff used to walk up, go to the spot, pull out the blammers and walk back to their car, homie. Walk straight back to their car. Don't get it twisted. They knew they used to pull up to the homie spots, and everywhere guns was held outside, they was going to go pick them guns up. Don't get it motherfucking twisted, man. Niggas out here and so the thing is, and let me get back on this Mexicans, shit's fucking stupid. Despite how you feel about Mexicans, for them to put Mexican babies in a fucking prison, I don't know what you stupid as fuck. Martin Luther King said injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere, and I don't think you understand that concept. You feel me? So, for example, if you got beef with a certain hood and you find out that somebody over there is snitching, you can't like that. Y'all gotta exile that snitch. Gangbanging, when I grew up under gangbanging, where if your homeboy snitch on the enemy, that homeboy gotta get the fuck on. That homeboy get disciplined, DP'd, and they would even get that nigga to the homie, cuz. And he from the hood. We don't accept snitch. You don't even snitch on the enemies. This shit now, this shit so watered down. What happened to water? Water dry up. This shit is getting watered down and drying up because the principles is gone. So Mexicans got to go back and get to that. Black folks got to get back to that African culture. You feel me? When you get back to the cultural root, you'll realize where the problem is. So you will start to see things clear. Like right now, homie. Like right now, I'm at work. You feel me? I'm damn near at $30 an hour online, chilling, monitoring the system. Y'all wanna see what I do? Man, let me walk y'all through this motherfucker. Show y'all what I do. That's what I do. I'm at work right now, getting paid. It's the machinery I watch. Look, I'm getting paid right now, and my mind is on our neighborhoods and our future, because this is the future of our children, and we got to make sure that our children got a better future. And I'm out of the bullshit, but I'm not out of the bullshit. I got family. I got a little homeboy just got 110 years. A little while before him, I got another little homeboy got 105 years. 105 years to life. Zimmerman killed a little boy and walked. I got homeboys get over 100 years for hot ones. 2 birds, 1 stone. This bitch walk up in the house, kill both of them, and walk. Fuck all that 10 years shit. That bitch walked. My homeboys get over 100 fucking years. This bitch walk. Shit y'all ain't never heard about. This is national news, national outcry and walk. Y'all don't see this shit? Motherfuckers going, oh, the Mexicans, nigga, let's keep this shit 100, cuz. I remember we used to test our knockouts. Mexicans, black, I don't give a fuck. They ain't from the hood. We used to walk through and just sock motherfuckers. That's the shit we was on. Trying to knock motherfuckers out. We was on that shit, right? So, and I remember like even the Pisces, they used to sell ice cream. We used to rob them, cuz. Like right now, cuz, I did a video about this shit. Like, that shit hurt me now, cuz. I feel bad about that. Cuz I'm thinking like this man was selling ice cream. He wasn't selling ice cream to buy no motherfucking weed. And now that I got a job and I'm working this shit, like this man was doing that to feed his motherfucking family. And here I am on some dumb shit. Even though I was a kid, it's still it's still like damn. So now I do some repairing. I gotta help repair the shit that I fucked up. I fucked up a lot of shit. And a lot of my little homies like, yeah, we see you do this. Now they want to do the shit we was doing. So I did a whole lot of stupid shit that a lot of young men followed. You know what I mean? So now I'm trying to repair the shit that I did. I did a lot of fucking dumb ass shit, and I ain't proud of none of that shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, when we start looking at what we in, we bring a lot of things on ourselves. We bring a lot of hatred upon ourselves. We bring a lot of that on ourselves. We let a lot of our homeboys do fucked up shit, even if it's to an enemy. I remember being in the store with my mama and my big cousin from Insane Crip King, boxer, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Long Beach Insane. Feel me? So, and it's my big cousin. And if he was still living, I would have been from Insane. Because that's my big cousin. So I'm going to go where my cousins go. And I'm from Compton in the hood. I used to fight with the big homies from the hood and all that when I was young. So I didn't even like my hood because they didn't like my cousin. So I remember being in the store, motherfuckers banging on my cousin banging back. When my mama turned around, both of their faces straightened up. Respect. That was my nigga. And they banging quietly. That's the kind of gang banging I came from. When you walked up into the house, and you walk into somebody's mama, you pull your pants up, straighten up, you straighten up your conversation and language, respect. These bitch ass motherfuckers right now disrespecting their mama. We used to sock niggas out for disrespecting their mama. You don't disrespect your mama around us. If you do your mama like that, how you think you'll do the homies? You can't respect the homies, you don't respect your mama. It was morals and structure. These motherfuckers now on both sides, brown and black, disrespecting their mamas. Man, that shit, disrespecting their fathers and shit. Man, that's actually trying to do something for their family. Motherfuckers running out on their kids. Man, we gotta get us back right. We gotta get us right. You know what I mean? So we gotta really focus on what matters the most. You wanna be from the hood? Cool. Look, this means something. I'm from Compton, Southside, right? That's where I'm from. And none of these keys go to not one door in my hood. None of these kids go to no doors in my hood. So I can't hold down and go over there and try to push the line on that over there. I got a house where these keys in my house, that's what I protect. That's what I protect. That's where I'm at. That's where my children at. That's my new hood. So we have to get our mind right to where if you want to bang that, get keys to some locks in that hood. And that's the only way you could truly lock your hood down. If you ain't locking nothing in your hood, you ain't locking it down. This is the mindset that's going to change everything. Buy houses in your hood. Don't just bang the hood, buy the hood. I did a song like that. And like, oh, say, why you banging the hood? I'm buying the hood. And leave your bitch ass without a hood. This is what's happening. They gentrifying. A rapper said this. I don't know if it was Cam, but they was like, they move all the illegals in to move the blacks out. Then they deport the illegals and move the whites move back. In their lyrics, they cleverly put all that in there in their lyrics. And that's pretty much what they doing. Look how they start deporting all the essays. For what? Why? They deporting them. But then if you go back, right? Go back before time, what was they doing? They had the border patrol stand down and they was letting them come in. That red chuck, blue chuck, pushing that line. Hey, look, and niggas, when I was wearing the blue and red chucks and the blue and red rags, I was retarded. This nigga, that shit weird. Nigga, that's 2005, 2006, 2007. That was weird. Now they understand it. I was just before that time. The music I was doing, I was just before that time, so it didn't matter. So right now, what I'm on, people still don't see it. Get your passport. I just opened up a business. Learn the difference between operating companies and holding companies. So this shit right here I'm doing, yeah, I'm working, got a job, it's cool, getting paid, not working hard, not sweating and none of that, but this ain't it. I'd rather go out there and sweat on my own. So that's what I'm on. So, and I ain't trying to be, we too busy trying to be a casino. If everybody around you is casinos, now you Vegas. And if you got Vegas mentality, you want to help that casino rise, your whole neighborhood will be right. It says back there, one of my TGs, what's up, Whoa? You know what I mean? Hey, look, but no, some of the TGs was zoning, they understood. Look, and I used to put some of the TGs in the cars with me, and we go jump out in these power room neighborhoods, these crib neighborhoods, like hoods we ain't supposed to be in, and they embracing us. You know what I mean? And that shit fucked the little homies up. And a lot of little homies I took with me on that shit got jobs and shit right now. It opened doors for them, and that made me feel good. That's putting in work for the hood. They feeding their families to look at the little homeboys hug their children. Cuz that shit had me tearing up, my guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look at that, my little homie got babies now, you grown ass, man. Like, that shit feel good, cuz. That's love in the hood. And then check this, though. Black, Mexican, whatever. How many of y'all homeboys, children, are homeboys and homegirls? They love each other. Like, this is how fucked up our shit is. We from the hood and we'll kill for each other, but our children don't know each other. So we have to start projecting in the future that if we could have took that mentality and passed it down to our children with culture, true culture. Now we ain't gonna give cause I ain't gonna give my homeboy son a gun. So let's go. You dig? So, but now that I love the homie, when y'all don't marry y'all homegirls. Be with your home. You can't just say you from the hood for life and don't be with your homegirl for life. Cause she hood too. She from your set, right? She from your barrio. You know what I mean? She chola, you a cholo. She should be with you forever. So she love the hood, you love the hood. When your children grow up, we from this hood. Now it's a whole different type of mindset. If that's what they don't want, and if you don't know who they is, then maybe you need to start reading and get up out of that mindset and go start getting some of this real shit and get down. You feel me? But when I get this live stream on, I'm gonna start pulling all them haters, all the motherfuckers talking all that racist shit. I need y'all. Y'all give me juice. Come up in my comments, put all that racist shit down there. I don't give a fuck. Let's go live. And all that shit you talking, you better have some knowledge to back that shit the fuck up. I don't give a fuck how many people you shoot, how many people you kill, if you can knock motherfuckers out. I want to see what you can teach your babies. If you can't teach your baby shit, I know your whole information, your mindset gonna die out in the future. It's gonna die. It ain't gonna stay here. It ain't gonna be long. So when we start talking about this shit, homie, we can get on any subject. And this just to let all the motherfuckers know on the response. When I'm talking about, I'm coming from a mindset of a wide range and a wide base. And it got a whole different mindset than a lot of you motherfuckers in understanding shit. Let me give you this. The DOD. Do anybody know what the DOD stand for when we talking about government? Anybody know? You know what, fuck it, I'll tell you. Department of Defense. Do you understand that your police department in your city have access to DOD funds? What does that mean, Slip Double? Let me tell you. That means that they could write out an order form, send it in to the Department of Defense, and get an MRAP vehicle. You know what the MRAP is? The MRAP vehicle is kind of like that battle ram, homie. It's a tank that these motherfuckers could get on the streets of the United States that's mine resistant. Bulletproof, mine resistance. Got a turret on the top. And you get in from the back, go 75 miles an hour. I think it got like a 1 foot, 12-inch window on it that bullets won't pierce. Why do they got these type of vehicles on the United States if they don't expect an uprising? They expect an uprising. And let me tell y'all this, that Iran war, that ain't shit. Let me tell you why it ain't shit. That shit overseas. Fuck what y'all talk, all black folks. Whatever you think about Mexicans, fuck what you talking about. Mexico will be the bloodiest war the United States could ever fight. And if anybody, I go to head with everybody say, oh, Mexico, United States, and this is what black folks get in and stupid. I be looking at you motherfuckers like you dumb. Mexico don't want to see us. We, dumb ass. Some half you motherfuckers need to be slapped talking that we shit. Mexico is intertwined in the fabric of the United States, right? And when you start taking threads out of that fabric, it falls apart. The United States economy will collapse. And you got to understand the mindset when it comes to this shit, right? So, for example, like I told the homeboys, a bloody war would be with the neighborhood cop, the Crips. Neighborhood cop, the Crips ain't really fought no major beefs that we know of. Neighborhood cop, the Crips wasn't pushing the line like that. And the homies been going to war. Homies been inflicting pain on other gangs, all that. But I told them that would be a bloody war. They had one motherfucker coming through, killing our little homies. We lost a lot of them homies that war. And the same thing with Mexico. Let me tell you why. With Mexico is white boys that's patriotic. And I've met a new different white boy down here in the South. I'm in the South right now. Down South got a whole new different white boy. They would hate Mexicans and Spanish. If you notice that Indians was getting attacked because they thought they was Arabs when they was going to war with Iraq. So they was attacking Indians. They was attacking other people that wasn't actually Muslim. They thought they was Muslim. They was attacking Buddhists. Thought they was Muslim. They don't give a fuck. They just pushing a white boy line because it become a racial thing. So anybody that speaks Spanish, and they notice that Spanish is a white language, right? Anybody that speaks Spanish, you see it now. Like, stop speaking Spanish here. Right, here we go. When they start dropping drone bombs in Mexico, what happened? The Mexican population going to do two things. There's a fight. The United States is going to have to try to be like, okay, well, we're going to feed you. We ain't fighting the Mexican people. We're fighting the military, or we're fighting the cartel. They're trying to isolate it. And that's what they'll do, to try to divide the population so they won't have to fight the whole population, because the United States still got enough troops in-house to be able to fight it, because they basically spread too thin right now. That's why they got to have a lot of coalition forces when they go to war with little bitty small countries like Iraq. Coalition forces, because they don't have enough on their own to be able to fight a ground war. So they got to get other group troops to beef up their troops for ground war, but they just lead it because of air superiority. Anyway, here we go. Let's keep going. The jobs. When Mexicans go to jobs that ain't working with white boys, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be like a tension. Like, we got to watch them. And don't get it twisted. The Vadio, they go be on some whole different shit to where they jumping up laying shit too in the street. So it's going to be like all out gun battles at Walmart with these motherfuckers. Everybody going to be carrying guns. And it's going to be, you ain't going to ever stop guns. They going to have to call in the National Guard. And they will have to really call in martial law to enforce something. Martial law is going to slow down the economy of the United States. The United States cannot afford the economy getting slowed down. And it will send the economy into gridlock in certain regions. Then what's going to end up happening there, because of along the border cities in the United States, there's going to be major war. Have you ever looked at Juarez? It goes down in Juarez. That'll unite Juarez. And when Mexico get united, that's what the United States don't want. They don't want that. They can't have that. They got to have Mexico destabilized. Can't be too strong, because you can't have another strong nation that's not European right next to it. But anyway, they'll start uniting. All them fucking tunnels they got, start sending troops. The Zetas are some, there's some cold cats that really understand, and they got training like the fucking SEALs. Anyway, they'll start laying shit down. They snipers to start coming. Like I told you, I know motherfuckers that had grenades in the streets of Compton and grenade launchers. So they here. The Compton, LA, Houston, all these major cities, Los Angeles, San Diego, majors that have high Mexican populations will start to get destabilized. The United States will come and try to lock them in. Now, out everywhere else where there's Mexicans, they'll start to get attacked, right? And they'll have to start fleeing. People will start to flee from the west coming over to the east, and that's going to start a ruckus between the people that's fleeing. It would destabilize the United States. That's why the U.S. will lose in the long run fighting against Mexico. The United States can't have that. The United States also cannot have an uprising in a war abroad, especially trying to go to war with Iran right now. And Iran ain't no bitch. They got air superior. They got air defense systems. You see, they shot down one of the United States drones, and they say, you lucky we didn't shoot down the other plane. There was 30 people on there. It would have been a loss of life. We shot that one down because it was an unmanned. How they know that was an unmanned vehicle and the other one had life on it? We not dealing I mean, my bad. They're not dealing. Here I go with that stupid shit. Slap myself. You feel me? They're not dealing with no motherfucking bitch ass motherfuckers until Iran. And another thing, what you got to prepare for, and all this black and Mexican shit got to stop right now, especially in these times, because our babies got to eat. And if you ever take a look at a picture of Los Angeles, there's nothing to eat. Start stocking beans, bullets, and Band-Aids. Start stockpiling water, because it'll be major bloodshed in the streets of Los Angeles if you don't start doing this. You tell why? The reason being is a war with Iran. Iran basically controls the Straits of Hormuz, right? The Straits of Hormuz, 20% of the world's oil come from there. Saudi Arabia and all the big oil factories and things of that nature, and the crude oil come from the Straits of Hormuz. Iran got them S-500s. I believe Iran, I don't know how many S-500s they bought from Russia, but they was buying them S-500s, and that's supposed to be like the top air defense system now, missile defense systems. It ain't like that Russia was selling all them motherfuckers, but Iran went and bought some of them motherfuckers. So they really, and they also got intercontinental ballistic missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, to where they can reach distance. They can bombard knowing that it's going to go to war and shit all out. Fuck it. We're going to smash on Saudi Arabia because the United States got the shit over there. We're going to hit Saudi Arabia oil fields, disrupt the oil supply. Then what? They could disrupt the oil supply. All that extra convenient driving you've been doing, that shit'll be over. Because gas will shoot up to $10 like a motherfucker. Bikes will go like China in the United States. Everybody on bikes. The price of bikes will go up. If you want to make some money, start buying bikes right now and put them in your backyard. Go buy a gang of motherfucking inner tubes. I guarantee you, if this war could take a wrong turn when it disrupts the oil supply, you gonna be able to sell those bikes at a high price. The bikes in the stores gonna go up. You gotta understand. And another thing, all this buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. We don't have a gold economy. Fucking blacks and Mexicans, blacks and browns. You dumb motherfuckers want to sit and fight each other. These motherfuckers, there's no gold economy, so when these motherfuckers, white folks tell y'all to buy gold, fuck that. The best thing for you to do is buy bullets. I ain't telling you to buy bullets to go shoot people. I'm telling you to go buy bullets just to have bullets. You gonna be able to do more trading with bullets than you can do with gold. Gold to get you robbed, bullets to have you be able to do some business. With 3 9mm bullets and the motherfucker never got no bullets, he gonna want to trade something. Give me a bag of rice, I give you 3 9 bullets. You gonna be able to trade for them. So we gotta understand our societies, where we are, and we got to start to be able to communicate with each other better, because in an economic collapse, the United States owe trillions of motherfucking dollars, man. Only thing, and let me explain something else to you. I go get me a rifle from the gun store, right? And I was talking to the cats up in here, 3 white dudes, and my queen say something like, in the economic collapse and this and that, this and that. Me and my queen been on it. It's like 2011. He said, I liked you. I know I was the reason why I liked you. He said, yeah, in that situation, there's 3 types of people. Useful, entertainment, and food. Useful, entertainment, and food. Food. In an economic collapse, you're food. If you're not useful or going to entertain us. Entertainment is you going to play an instrument, you going to be joke, or you going to be fucking us. This is what they're planning in their mindset right now. You don't believe it? Go look up bean bullets and band-aids on YouTube. Go look up shit hit the fan, SHTF. Go look up preppers and go listen to the mindset. Go to these right-wing channels and listen to the mindset. God bless America and no place else. That's why when they heard Black Lives Matter, you hear right-wing say only. Nobody said only. Where'd that come from? Black Lives Matter only. Nobody said only, because God bless America. And the right wing say, and no place else. It's God made man equal. No, God made man. But Samuel Colt made them equal. You got to understand the mindset of the people that you're dealing with. Yeah, we'll fuck with you if you're useful. But even with the right-wing Confederate flag waving cats, you still have to be able to deal with them and know how to do business with them. So if you in a time of peace, in Los Angeles is in a time of peace, and you motherfuckers is making war. In a time of peace, if you can't talk to people now, when real war hit the streets, when you gonna be eating your pit bull, when niggas gonna be want to eat rat, cats, pigeons, babies, old folks, yeah, you don't think that it'll go? Look, Los Angeles will go to cannibalism real fast. It wouldn't take no more than 1 week. People in LA don't know how to be hungry. When food stamps didn't hit the EBT cards, you see how they acted a fool? People don't know how to be hungry in Los Angeles. Cannibalism will happen within the first week. By the first 2 weeks of starvation, all morals and everything will be out the motherfucking window. People will try to leave and start to get out, but look at what happened during Katrina, because if people don't be paying attention, during Katrina, you had police departments from the neighboring parishes blocking off bridges and wasn't allowing people to come over. Killing people. The worst people was the police officers. People died during Katrina. People died after Katrina. They was killing people. You got race wars that popped off during Katrina. Race wars. And they got people, a white dude went and videotaped this, and they was bragging about shooting that black man, killing black man. It was a black man did a video, had a body that was laying on the streets for weeks, a dead body. This is in the United States of America. Dead body was laying on the streets for weeks. And this, y'all don't think that this shit can happen and y'all making war? Fuck the Mexicans, fuck the Mayates, fuck the Beaners, fuck all that stupid ass shit. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Homies from the hood, Southside, cuz stupid as fuck. Nigga, don't get it twisted. I don't think I just want to say AKs, A-trays, streets, dumb as a motherfucker. What the fuck are you fighting for? Come on. Come back to me, motherfucker. I'm turned up right now. They balling off the stupidity. Look at it like this. Everybody, you got motherfuckers from your hood that's doing 20 years in jail for weed. For weed. California. 20 years for weed. 5 years for weed. Weed. Marijuana. Now these motherfuckers slid it in. Medicinal, medical purposes. And it's good. It could help with cancer and pain. And so you mean to tell me you was taking my people to jail for things that's something that's good for your health? Something that can benefit your health. We was going to jail for something that they use as medicine. They was sending us to jail. But now that it's legal, white folks came in and took control of it. And tell us who it can and can't sell it. And y'all not, this happened in our fucking lifetime. And you dumbass niggas, motherfuckers in my comment, this Mayate, you stupid motherfucker. You don't want to go live with me. Your brain can't fuck with mine, you dumb motherfucker. These motherfuckers is stupid. Cause when I seen it, I backed the fuck out. Blue and red chucks, blue and red rags. I mean, fuck that bullshit. I know the real. Even with this job shit. Check this. If you get $15 an hour, right? $15 an hour. Let's go back 200 years ago. What was happening here? Slavery, right? How much was the slaves get paid by hour? Nothing. Okay. You get $15 more than that motherfucker. Let that sit on your brain for a minute. Cause a lot of y'all so fucking stupid. Y'all don't even think about your fucking reality, cuz. You get $15 more than a slave. You get $10 more than a slave. So for 200 fucking years, over 200 years past, and you was only able to manage to get a $10 raise, a $15 raise, cuz. Are y'all paying attention? Is anybody paying attention? A $10, $15, I don't give a fuck if you get 30. A 200 years, a $30 raise from slavery. When you look at the top of these companies, these motherfuckers get millions. They got people get $10,000 a day. Now, I want you to do this. Go get your inflation converter, right? Type in 1865. Because 1865, supposedly, slavery was ended, right? In 1865, we know it wasn't official. They still have to go through the different states and make sure it's ratified and make sure that people let people go. Because you go to these rural areas, motherfuckers that the news didn't hit, they didn't let them know. They kept the motherfuckers enslaved. Feel me? But anyway, 1865, slavery ended. Go look at $1 in 1865. Last time I checked, it was like $14.65. Something like that. It was a difference. So if you take $14.65 of $1 in 1865 and compare that to $1 today, the inflation is $14. Just say $15, right? So that means if you work 1 hour back then, you'll get $1. But if you work that same hour, you should get $15 fucking dollars. So you only get at $15, you only get an $1865. So that means now let's keep it in context. So if we take the $1865 and bring it right here at its value, and if the inflation was $15, if you was getting $1 an hour at 1865 and you was getting that same $1 an hour right now, that means for every dollar you get should be timed that $15.65 or that $15. So 1 time 15. So $1 an hour. If you get 15, that's 15 times 15. You should be getting. So everybody should be getting like at least $130 an hour right now per dollar. $130 per hour, $130 an hour that you should be getting in order to maintain with the inflation of the dollar, but they are not doing that. They're robbing you with inflation. If you actually study how inflation works, so you think you go get money and save it, that ain't how shit work. You gotta take that motherfucking money, you gotta go out there in the world, and you gotta utilize it right now. Buy a house right now, and you strike oil up under your house, you don't, they rob you. So why I pay taxes to live on position? How they get that? Who said that they are the ones I need to listen to live on Earth? Would give them more right to this planet than you. And how can we believe in the same God, but God love you more? God will give you a position, not me. That's your job. And who says that if I get a job, I go fill out an application, and with this application I fill out that I could kill people and get away with it, because that's my job. Police officers. Who says that? You know what I mean? So we have to really start to look at things the way they are. We got to really start looking at things the way they is, and we got to start really putting things in perspective. So motherfucking Longos, let me go back to the beginning. The real Longos are Africans. All that shit you talking about, cuz you don't want me to go start reading the actual history of the Longo kingdom in Africa. You know what I mean? So when I was tying Longo to African, like, cuz you talking about this fucking Mayate shit, but it's Longos in Africa. Like, that's what I was on. You know what I mean? All that fucking nigger shit. The real Longos are African. I didn't say that the Longos in Mexico started in Africa. I didn't say that. But the real Longos, the first Longos, was in Africa. Historic Longos are African. Not Long Beach. Oh, it's because of Long Beach, huh? I got you. You feel me? So it wasn't me pushing. And I started the video off saying, I'm not only gonna bang on Crips and Bloods. And then I ended the video off start talking about the Aboriginals on that same video. Start talking about the Aboriginals. They black. So, yeah. So don't be trip. Everybody get it. I'm an equal opportunity racist. I hate all you motherfuckers the same. Don't get it twisted. Everybody on the planet, I hate all y'all the same. So, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna go ahead and end this, man. I'm about to do some rounds. I got some PMs and shit I'm gonna go do, so I can make my time travel. You know what I mean? I got some couple of more hours. Like, I'm doing 12-hour days, getting my pittance, my fake ass money. You dig? It's not real. And yeah, let's come together and make something happen, man. Africans in America, we got to put our back to a wall, and our wall gonna be Mexico. For the Mexicans to try to hate the Africans, that is asinine and dumb. If you start getting cool with the Africans here, we connected to Africa. Africa's moving up, and it's best for the Mexicans in Mexico to start learning Swahili, and the Africans in America to start learning Swahili. Swahili is going to be one of the richest and most powerful languages on the face of the planet. They are starting with the United States of Africa. They're knocking down the colonial borders. The European nations, white supremacist nations don't like that, because if it start doing business amongst itself, it actually could be self-sufficient. That's why they start to bomb certain shit and kill certain people in Africa and overthrow. They was doing that same thing in Cuba. Look at Cuba. Let's go look at Cuba and other nations like that. Let's look at certain people getting caught. Matter of fact, I was a white woman that got caught trying to steal some children out of Haiti. You know what I mean? Traffic some children out of Haiti. And then what they do, bring her to America and put her ahead of the Amber Alert. This bitch was stealing children. We got to understand what we're up against. We have people coming up missing in Mexico, right? People dying in Mexico. What they doing with the Morgans? You feel me? People coming up missing in the United States. Why all of a sudden they can find fucking Saddam Hussein inside of a hole, but they can't find no. Have you ever noticed that there's no missing person unit to where they really find missing people? The United States can go and find fucking terrorists. The United States, they got the news cameras. Like, I'm here with Al-Qaeda, and Al-Qaeda shooting at motherfuckers from the United States. Cause how in the fuck, how the news cameras find Al-Qaeda and the Marines is looking for them? They got the special forces, drones and all kinds of shit looking for these guys. The news cameras videotaping. Y'all don't ever think about that? Like, you feel me? All of a sudden, these motherfuckers know where the bombs are going to take place. The Twin Towers. falling in its footprint, man, they would sacrifice you. Go look at the United States military operation when they was spreading poison. I think they was spreading radioactive shards or something off the top of a building in the black community. And they also had walked through with a suitcase just to spread, to check on pandemic, to see how it spread in the United States. These things that the military is running operations here on the ground against us people to check for shit. They was doing it. They've been doing that. They've been doing that, man. Area 51. What is Area 51? All the missing people, I think they running like science experiments on these people. Like, we need some new bodies to test this new thing out, and they take these people, take them there and run experiments on these motherfuckers. I really do think that that's where they going. How all these people coming up missing, the United States don't care. You can't say, oh, they killed an American in Iraq, we gotta go get them, but you don't care about Americans in America? Like, that don't make sense to me. You feel me? So it's for us. Why are we in these streets causing extra problems, riding around the corner in our neighborhood, shooting children, getting hit? You feel me? I heard of a shot caller. Baby got hit. Motherfucker came through, shot his house up with a K, because I guess some gangbangers were shot up somehow. His baby got killed, and he got mad, and he ordered a hit on that whole family. He wanted all their children dead. This woman lost all her babies, from the gangbanging son to the daughter to down to the little children, homie. I think the youngest one that they had to get the fuck up out of there. The motherfucker wanted to kill all the children. Like, and this is the kind of shit that we gotta start to take hold of as a man. We are the men in our community. If the police gotta come to your house and be a man, that means that the man in your house is weak. That's like if you got your own country. You don't need the United States to come to your country and say, we're gonna help you fight Al-Shabaab. No, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. We got that. Like, you know what I mean? So we need to man our communities. We need to have open dialogue and open communication. That's why I really do this. You know what I mean? But I realize that people will start to hate me for the shit I do. Like, I had some shit on Instagram. I'm Black Power banging on Instagram too. And the motherfucker like just start going through my chat room, telling people I'm spreading lies. Oh, I'm a snitch in the hood. Nigga, you way out there in motherfucking Detroit. You don't know me, cuz. They told me I'm snitching in my hood. Then I got homeboys in the chat room in here. Nigga, why my homeboys ain't saying that? Nigga, you found out some information I didn't know, nigga. Damn, I'm snitching, nigga. I gotta watch me. You know what I'm talking about? He made me start looking, nigga. He was believable, nigga. I gotta watch me, nigga. I'm over here snitching, cuz. I can't trust me. Like, you know what I'm talking about, nigga? I didn't know that shit. But anyway, yeah, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all stay safe. God bless y'all hustle. I'm about to start doing more live. I'm about to learn how to live stream. And really, if somebody could hit me with the information, it's a live stream. It's like a Streamlab or something like that I seen. I'm going to go sign up with it. I got to just really take the time out and do it. I'm going to sign up with it. And it'd be cool to start pulling y'all on. And we having this real conversation, real talk. And let's just build, man. We got to build our community. Let's do business together. What kind of businesses ideas y'all got? Whatever information you know about business or real estate, I need to know that. What's happening? Whatever I know, like I'll tell you about the 1031 tax deferral. If you about to sell a house using 1031, you don't have to pay taxes on it as long as you take that money and roll it back into real estate, from my understanding. So you be able to save the money on taxes. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm hearing. But yeah, the game is crucial. Y'all stay safe. God bless y'all hustle. We gonna just keep it moving. Power to the people. All that black and brown shit. Let's stop that shit right now. Let's not. If y'all want to, y'all don't have to love me. Y'all don't have to like me. Y'all can't everything about my African. But our children is not gonna hate each other. You feel me? You know what I mean? I ain't saying we gotta be peace, but our children ain't gonna go to war. Can we at least agree on that? Can we at least agree not to teach our children this hate? Like, if we can do that, we good. You know what I mean? We home. We can still hate each other. We can fight whenever we want to. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? I'd rather really sit down and have a conversation, but I ain't gonna sit down and like, oh man, nah, let's not. No, it is whatever it is, man. But y'all stay safe. I love y'all. Whether y'all hate me or not, you know what I mean? Power to the people. Again, man, I'm turned up. All right, then, let me end this motherfucker, man. How do you end this, bitch? How the fuck you end this motherfucker? There we go.